Tavella, greetings to you all. Today I just thought, I would like to get to share with you all um, one very important topic that we neglect in society, especially us Africans, people, more especially people with callings. Why do these people get sick for not answering their calls? And again, the question that one should ask himself or herself is really the sickness yours, or is it something else? Those are the very two important questions that one should get to ask himself or herself, especially the people who have got, this problematic issue of them feeling sick, for the lack of a better terminology to use, or them being sick because they have got a calling. Is it appropriate for us to say it's your ancestors making you sick? Or is it you as an individual who's making yourself sick? I wanted us to get deeper into this and to get to unravel this phenomenon, or should I say mythology. You will find a better term for yourself to use. In my growth in spirituality, particularly African spirituality of the Bapedi people, I got to realize a variety of things throughout the years with regards to sicknesses that relates to spiritual calls. In my explanation, not that I'm rubber stamping this whole issue. It's open for discussion. I'm not going to put words onto your head or mouths that yes, it is indeed as I put it. But it's my own understanding with regards to how the spirit operates. Sometimes, as a spiritual being, in accordance to the Bapedi people, what you call sicknesses or sorrows or difficulties of life that are brought about by what we call spiritual calls. Most of the times, those, or should I say, such kind of audacities or sicknesses should happen to you. It is very much important that they happen to you. Because in life, we are told by the elders and the wisdom keepers that it is through adversity that a man or a woman can be introduced to himself or herself. It must happen to you. Because them happening to you brings growth unto your life. It brings growth unto your spirit. With sicknesses, as a spiritual being or somebody who has got a calling, it is very much vital and very much important that you get to go into the depths of what the modern day people call the devil's pit, where there's fire in there. You go in there, you feel it, you feel the fire burning on a spiritual sense point of view. then when you come back from there, you are coming back a new person. You are coming back with healing. You are coming back with experiences that you are going to use later on to get to help others, to help, those who will be coming to you for answers. Imagine you having not gone through such. Then a person comes to you with a particular problem. Let's say maybe a problem of loss of parents, for example. And you as a healer, for example, you have never experienced such. What is it that you are going to tell that particular person when he or she presents to you? What kind of healing are you going to bring to that particular person, having not gone through such? I am saying this because I myself have undergone such massive losses, strenuous losses, whereby you get to lose both of your parents, for example, in a period of 6 months, overlap, both of them. You can imagine the feeling. You can imagine where one would have been, the kind of pain and sorrow one would have been after experiencing such. Going back to my story again, it was in 2011 when I lost my father, and it was in July. Then 2012 February, I lost my mother, and I was the eldest in the family. We are a family. We only are 2 children within the family. It was me and my younger brother. And I was still at the university by then, still doing my second degree. And that was a test brought to me by consciousness. And what you people would say, maybe it's something that has been brought to me by my ancestors, to get to see how I get to handle such kind of a trauma. Because the most important thing from such kind of realities, it's you coming out of such kind of a trauma and coming back to yourself and being yourself and coming back with healing to come heal others, people who will come to you with the same experiences, with the same traumas. What is it that you're going to tell them? What is it that you're going to share with them? It comes from there. It's nature training you. It's nature training you, giving you all the necessities that you're going to be needing in life to get to heal yourself and heal others out there. Again, sometimes, or most of the times, the people we say have got, ancestral calls. Most of them are depressed individuals. Most of them are people who do not have anything to show off. Most of them are the people who experience, losses, financial losses, relationship losses, love losses, and quite a lot more, only to name a few. The reason why that happens is because such kind of individuals, around them or within them, are solutions of problems that people are going to be coming with to them. It happens this way. An individual with a call, it's like the middleman or the middle woman between two-dimensional realities. The realities that we call the physicality or the physical reality that we live in, and the realities of our ancestral dimensions that influence us, becoming who we are today. And when you are the middleman or the middle woman between such kind of realities, you have to be trained. And nature trains you through adversity. It trains you through pain. That is the only way. You cannot run away from this fact or reality. They have to happen to you. If you get to realize or get to be told that you do have a calling, you must be prepared for this kind of realities. Because this kind of realities are the realities that makes you bigger, that makes you stronger in life, that makes you you, that makes you a wisdom keeper. Somebody people are going to draw energy from to re-energize themselves. You have to be prepared for such. In most of the times, you get to find out that most of the people we say they have got ancestral calls, have got suffering from conditions like most of them have got this problems of depression. We call it depression for a lack of a better terminology to use in African philosophy. But in science it has been termed as depression, which in actual fact, it's a form of initiation. It's a form of preparing you as an individual to get in there into the devil's pit, in that fire, and coming back with that healing, coming back with that glow of flower that you are going to use to share with society out there. Even though a lot of people will not be able to get to realize the power of it, but its fragrance will have an effect unto people and society around you. Sorry about that. In most cases, the very same people that we say have got callings with them, it's like this. When these poor individuals are born, on a spiritual sense point of view, it's like they are coming up with luggages, spiritual luggages. That which we can say it's luggage, but it's in spirit. It's within them and around them. And such luggages have got addresses and directions to them. It's messages of healing. It's words of healing. It's healing in the forms of knowledge of herbs. It's healing in the form of divination and a whole lot more. It's luggage on them. That is why most of them feel heavy in this illusional reality that we call reality ourselves. The poor people feel heavy because of the luggage they have on them. These luggages have to be delivered to their specific addresses. And the specific addresses are the people who are waiting for such healing. It's like this. Let's say you have got a message or a healing of a particular sort that you have to get to deliver to a particular individual in spirit. Then you get to go to that particular individual, that person. You share the messages that have been delivered to you, to them. Then such particular people get to deny, or they say, oh, no, that is not for me. You turn, you go back with that luggage. It's not your luggage, mind you. That luggage was not addressed to you. You are just a vessel being used to deliver that message. It hangs around you. It becomes your burden. It becoming your burden will eventually manifest itself as sickness. It will manifest itself as sickness in a variety of forms, depending on the kind of message or information or energy it possessed within it. That particular luggage, the spiritual luggage that I'm talking about. And you hanging on to such luggages and not removing those energies in the form of water or cleansing yourself will hinder your life as a spiritual being, will hinder your progress in this illusionary reality that we call reality. You becoming the person that you were supposed to be in reality will be hindered because of these luggages. Some of them manifesting themselves as sicknesses unto you or within you. Some of them manifesting themselves as depression within you. Some of them manifesting themselves as loss within you. Some of them manifesting themselves as grief within you. That is why you get to find that most of the people whom we say have got, spiritual calls in them, sometimes lose it. Most of them lose it. We think that, these particular individuals are out of their minds. It's not that they are out of their minds. The thing is what causes them to be like that way, or for us to see them that way, it's because of the luggages they carry, which are not addressed to them. A lot of them are patients we find in the hospital or in psychiatric hospitals, whereby a lot of them are being given psychedelics or sedatives to dampen what these people feel from within. because this is energy. And that energy manifesting itself into this reality most of the times because of these luggages that they carry makes them behave the way they behave. It makes them, or it makes us view them as, people who have lost it. People who don't know what's going on in reality. But in actual fact, it's the other way around. It's the society around them that doesn't know what's going on in reality. Because the life that we live in, within, or under, it's one life that has got, quite a number of possibilities. I don't know if I'm making sense. It is very much important for such individuals to be helped. It is very much important for such, candidates to be taken to initiations, our African initiations, for them to find healing so that they can be able to know when to convey messages unto people around them and when to cleanse the luggage that surrounds them and stopping them from becoming. And I hope this message finds you well. And I hope that this message heals you, especially people who have got callings. Thank you.